Well, today is the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. So yesterday, my greenhouse was delivered and we put it together. We assembled it, and the nice young man who delivered it helped us, explain things to us, and he did the really hard stuff like installing the fan and installing the anchors that hold it to the ground up to 130-mile-an-hour winds. So I'm so excited. Now I've got to start filling it with soil. I have to move decomposed granite to put on the floor and around it. But I'm very excited. That thing is amazing. It's so strong and so lightweight. We literally were able to move it and shift it to the right spot. And that's something. 4 people only because of its size. And it's 8 by 8. But I'm just so excited. Y'all don't know. I will be able to grow when grasshoppers are out, when marmot crickets are out, deer, antelope, all of those things. And I can also grow during the winter with our short growing season. So very exciting. But I wanted to give y'all a quick little garden update. It's doing mostly really well. I mean, these are my tomatillos. I've got some hatch-style chili peppers, some sun gold tomatoes, patty pan squash, my rhubarb. These right here are all jalapenos. That's Anaheim and Ancho Poblano and a couple of it there. My tomatoes and the peppers, which have just been tiny till now. I got the drip system mostly done last week, and you can see they are all of a sudden just taking off and growing so much faster. These are Martinez Roma tomatoes right here. And then I have a variety here. These are Abe Lincoln, Amish paste. I've got beefsteak and brandy wine down at the end. I have 3 little serrano peppers, and this is a miracle because I have been trying to grow cucumbers every year, and every year we have squirrels that eat the plants to the ground. Well, so far they are surviving, and it's all because of this wonderful barn cat, outdoor cat that I have. He is an awesome hunter. He catches birds in midair, and he has caught squirrels. In fact, he brought one on the porch live and then let it go so he could chase it again. He's amazing. So I have a sun gold tomato there. I don't remember what. There's 2 other kinds in the back, and then this is a sun sugar here in the front. But I'm getting blooms on the ones in the back and on the sun gold, so they're doing really well. My bunching onions, asparagus gone to fern, so it's making energy. The potatoes that keep coming back year after year. I planted cantaloupe here and peas, and there's nothing there. They didn't make it. I think it was the heat. We had such extreme heat for us that they just didn't make it. That is a beet from last year, and I'm just going to let it make seed. But I also have some watermelon down here and some over there. And then my artichokes are just gorgeous. I think I counted 13 of them. They are just amazing. Very, very excited about that. I want another artichoke plant next year. These are all my squash. There's delicata, yellow crookneck, that was a yellow cube, butter cube, I think it was called. I've got zucchini, I've got butternut, and some blue Hubbard over there. These are okra, and they're finally at least coming up. These are planted a month ago and just barely coming up. So I don't know if I'm going to get any okra out of them, but let's hope. These are all leeks, and that's purslane growing around it, which is considered a weed, but it's a very nutritious weed. I like the taste. You can put them in a salad and they're crunchy, and you can add it to other vegetables and cook it, stir fry it, whatever. So I don't let it take over everywhere it wants, but I do let it grow a bit, partly because here in Nevada our sun is so intense. It helps. It's almost like a living mulch, and it shades the plant's roots. It keeps the ground cooler. So these are all green beans. These are pinto beans right out of the grocery store. These are called Mbombo, M-B-O-M-B-A. I don't know how they're going to be. They were slow to come up, but they finally did. So we'll see how those are. I have Contender. I think that's those there. And mixed in here with the few strawberries I have are Kalima beans. So that's what's growing in my garden. There's my hunter kitty. And he's got to come out because I'm going to shut the garden up. And there is my mighty little hunter putty. He is such a sweetheart. Aren't you? Yeah. So that little bay tree I had inside all winter, and it survived, but it doesn't look great. But it's got new growth. And these two pepper plants are amazing. I did an experiment and I overwintered those. They came out of my garden. I dug them up, put them in pots, and put those in my kitchen. They were sticks. They kind of looked like this all over. But I brought them outside and I've watered them. And now this one is totally covered. This is an Ancho Poblano. And it's just covered in blooms and baby peppers. It's just doing wonderful. I'm so excited. And you can obviously see how much further ahead these are than the ones that I've planted in the garden. And this is jalapeno, and it's starting to pick up. I'm getting a lot more blooms now, and starting to get some baby peppers. So that is a definite win. I'll probably put these in the greenhouse over the winter. If not these plants, then I'll dig some more up and put them in there. Because I am so excited. We are way away from having peppers in the garden. But I will have peppers soon because of these. And I have to show you this. I'm waiting. Brian's going to be putting up these supports very soon, maybe today. This is a Chardonnay wine grape. And it is so heavy that I cannot keep it standing up. It is loaded with grapes. They're doing wonderful. I don't know if you could see how many grapes are in this one vine. So I'm really excited about this. This is the first year it's done anything like this. My other grapevines are doing pretty well. I have to get some more supports up to get them trained well. And I'm taking a wine class and grape growing class, and it's hands-on. We are doing the pruning, we're planting everything. So, really excited about that. These have some peppers, but I did some heavy pruning on them this year, so I may not get much. These are all just table grapes. These are black Manuka, which are really tasty. But I want to get them trained where they're growing on the wires. And I've never been able to get it very well, so now I am. There's a few there. They're not very dense, but maybe next year I'll have an abundance of grapes. And then I've got my Lavender and Roses, which I love. And a weed blew in here in yesterday's wind. That out of there. I've been so busy with the garden and the greenhouse that I haven't had time to come in and deadhead all these spent roses, but I've got to get that done, maybe today, so that it will keep blooming, because I love these roses. So that's my garden update. I'm very happy with it. Some things could do better, but overall, I am very happy. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July. God bless, and we'll talk soon.